Although the majority of the wealthiest people across the globe are adults who work hard during their life to earn that money, certain lucky kids are associated with those billionaires and consequently inherit wealth at birth or a very young age in their life. These kids are termed as the richest kids in the world. Let's see what they do with their millions. In today's video, Deluxe Life brings you the 10 richest kids in the world. Born with a silver spoon, a proverb we have heard so often, and you guys will see it in effect in today's video. Let's start with number 10. Number 10. Phoebe Adele Gates. Despite being born as the last child of the Gates family, she is set to be the next biggest beneficiary of her parents' wealth when they pass on. In estimation, she will inherit more than $1 billion, placing her in the billionaire list before even touching her teenage life. Phoebe spends most of her money on travel and buying branded clothes, but keeps a low profile on her social media accounts to avoid unnecessary attention. A smart strategy indeed. Number 9. Rajiv Ruparelia. Having been born in Uganda, Rajiv is the son of Uganda's richest man, Sudhir Ruparelia. The kid is worth $5 million today, however, did not simply inherit all this wealth the easy way. He was employed as a casual worker. His father took him through the path of wealth generation by employing him as a worker since he was a kid to make sure he understood the value of money. Rajiv spends his millions today on branded clothes and traveling, but an increasing amount of his wealth is also dedicated to charity funds. Before we continue, remember to subscribe to Deluxe Life and click the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. Also, if you like this video, click the like button and share it with your friends. Now back to the video. Number 8. Abigail Breslin. Abigail did not inherit treasures like the other kids on the list. She came from a middle-class family. At the age of 3, the American kid featured in a Hollywood movie called Signs, which became a huge blockbuster hit. Abigail also featured in a series called Little Miss Sunshine that went on to achieve a huge success, earning millions for the young kid. Abigail, still a kid, handed that money over to her parents, who used it to upgrade her personality as well as their living standards by buying her branded stuff and complying with her more luxurious needs that they couldn't have afforded previously. She is currently worth $12 million. Number 7. Nick Daloisio. This teenager worth $30 million became a millionaire through his programming skills at the age of 15. A tech-savvy guy, Nick invested some of the money he earned to buy fancy gadgets that he admired. These included the latest products of Apple and Google. Whichever phone or smart device he wanted to have to show off in his teenage years, he could afford it. That is some life, isn't it? Number 6. Georgina Bloomberg. The daughter of the billionaire Michael Bloomberg, Georgina spends the money richly earned by her father. She has purchased 13 horses and has traveled to Paris, Bermuda, and the coast of France. Needless to mention, all this travel took place on first-class air travel. Imagine just taking out a world map and traveling to whatever destination you want to. That is precisely the life of Georgina Bloomberg. Number 5. Holly Branson. Holly Branson, the daughter of Richard Branson, is yet another rich kid who has an aptitude for travel. Her travel records are impressive as compared to others on the list, as they are more inclined towards sports and adventure rather than deluxe experiences. She has climbed Mont Blanc in Europe, run marathons, attempted a sailing record, and even signed up to go to space. How cool is that? Number 4. Peter and Harry Brant. If you think the rich kids don't know how to spend their wealth lavishly, these two will make you change your perception. Peter and Harry Brant, the two sons of Peter Brant Sr., Chairman and CEO of White Birch Paper, are New York socialites known to live the Gossip Girl life. Have you seen Gossip Girl? If you haven't, you will get a good idea after we describe the life of the Brants. Last June, Peter decided to spend thousands of dollars just to attend horse races in France. As the 4th of July approached, he realized that he should be in America instead and spent the day rowing his boat around New York City. Peter likes to spend his money to get to different parts of the world, and his Instagram highlights that he has traveled around the world at such a young age, from Beverly Hills to Italy. Given the wealth he inherits, why not? If you are not already blown away, we now present you our top 3 picks of the list. Number 3. Alexa Dell. Daughter of Dell Technologies CEO Michael Dell, Alexa Dell also has a taste for extravagant things, particularly because of the lavish surroundings she was brought up in. She often sports designer wear, and her Instagram feed features her wearing products of Gucci, Dior, Dolce & Gabbana, and other high-end brands. Dell also has an affinity for travel, but since she is used to royalty, she does not make use of ordinary travel. Wherever she goes, she either goes in her yacht or a private jet. You cannot blame her to travel in an economy class, provided the option she has at her disposal now, can you? Number 2. Tiffany Trump. Her surname has a royal touch to it, which is reflected in her spending choices. daughter of the business tycoon and current president of the United States of America. Tiffany Trump spends her millions on vacations, including an Italian yacht trip and a Budapest excursion, as well as summers in Southampton and visits to the Bahamas. Like Dell, Trump likes designer brands. She's been spotted wearing a $725 Aquazzura shoes and has worn clothes by Daniel Basso, a designer whose gowns can cost thousands of dollars. I am sure that's the least of her concerns. Number 1. Eve Jobs. Daughter of Steve and Lorene Powell Jobs, Eves was accustomed to the wealth around her from a young age. She was gifted a $15 million ranch in Wellington by her mother, and she complimented the gift by buying a stallion named Chill RZ in 2016. Jobs also loves to devote a fraction of her wealth on her travel experiences. She seems to have an affinity for Italy, with her Instagram posts showing her vacationing in places like Positano, Sicily, and Florence. These are surely one of the most beautiful places in the world, and Eve certainly knows how to spend her money well when it comes to picking destinations to travel. That's it, guys! 10 richest kids in the world. Which one did you find to be the most appealing? If you became a millionaire overnight, what would you spend your money on? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you share this with your friends and subscribe to Lux Life and click the bell icon to get regular updates. Lux Life. Find what calls to you.